Hello friends, today I am going to discuss with the concept of HRM. So as we all know that the HRM is one of the crucial function of the organization, as like your marketing, financial or any other activities of the organization. The HRM plays one of the important and the prominent functions of the organization. So HRM has got a greater role in the organizational aspects as for the concern of getting the employees into the organization, training that employees within the organization, checking the performance level of the employees of the organization and providing all the necessary benefits and the facilities to the employees to make sure that the organizational functions can be performed smoothly and effectively. And today I am going to discuss with the concept called as job design and job analysis. So let us deal with it in detail. So what do you mean by job design? So as we all know that the HR is majorly concerned with the activities of an organization. As far as the concern of an organization, every job has got different roles and responsibilities. For example, let us consider that if an employee has to be hired for an organization, as we all know that there are different activities that has been performed in the organization, there are different jobs that has been performed in the organization, there are different roles that has been performed in the organization as far as the concern of the top level management, the middle level management or the lower level management. So let us come into the top level management. So there are different executive top level managements called as the board of directors, the CEOs, the CFOs or the chief marketing activities, chief marketing officers. Let us see that what is the role of the CEOs. So in order to study that the role of the CEOs, one should go for an activity called as job design. The job design specifically tells us that what are the different roles that has to be performed by the CEO, that is chief executive officer of an organization. As we all know that the top level management is going to make certain crucial or the necessary decisions for the organization. The CEO is going to perform certain crucial jobs called as making the necessary decisions, and this could be made analyzed through the process called as job design. So let me simplify this process. The job design activity is about studying the task, the duties, the responsibilities, the roles and the methods and the relationship required to perform a particular given set of the jobs. So the job design has a major role or the function in an organization, because if you want to hire an effective employee for the organization, only through the process of job design you can make sure that an effective employee can be brought into the organization, and we call this concept as the job fit. As we all know that currently there is a trend that has been arising of unemployment. There is a problem of unemployment, and the reason because of this is that there is a mismatch between what the organization is expecting and what the employee is having. So in order to overcome from this mismatch, the employer, that is the organization, should understand that what is the exact job design that has to be done. As I told you, from the three different levels of the management, top level, middle level or lower level management, there are different wide variety of the jobs that is available in the organization, and one should make sure, that is the HR department should make sure that these different kind of jobs should be properly designed, analyzed and make sure that every employees who have been hired for the organization, they have been made fit for the job. Next, let us come back to these objectives of the job design. The first and foremost objectives of the job design is to make sure that the quality of the work has to be maintained. If you want to maintain the quality of the work, one should make sure that the employee is qualitative enough to perform that task. And how it is possible to make sure that the employee is qualitative enough? When you know that what is the qualities of the job, you can search for such an employee who is qualitative enough, who can be attached with that job. Then only you can make sure that the job performance also becomes most qualitative. And again, the second foremost objective is to make sure that the employee should be satisfied when whatever the job he is going to perform. To make the employee satisfaction, that is the employee satisfaction level, should be increased. In order to increase the employee satisfaction level, one should make sure that he should be provided with such a job which matches to his profile. And again, to meet the individual requirements also, the job design is very much essential. How to meet these individual requirements? For example, an employee may be specialized in particular area, and you should make sure that what is the job specialization and what is the employee specialization, and one employee should be matched with that job specialization. These are the major objectives of the job design. Next, we shall see what are the characteristics of the job design. Okay, normally a skill variety. Okay, there are different key skills that are very much essential for every employees in the organization, every employees working in the organization. We call this concept as skill component, or else it is also called as the KSS, the knowledge or the skill or the abilities of each and every employees. And the skill component is very much important for every employees working in the organization, because with the skill the employee can perform better. And nowadays there is a saying called as hard work and the smart work. Definitely the hard work should be boosted up with the smart work called as the skill component. With the skill the employee can perform better. So the skill component will decide that what are the different key range of the skills that is very much essential to perform that should be performed in a task, and that will be identified by an employee, and also that will be matched with the job. Next, again, identity. Okay, so identifying an employee to make sure that whether he is matching to that job or not, whether he is working for end-to-end task or not. Significance, the importance or the priority, which job has to be given with the priority with. Okay, what is the overall productivity of the organization, how the job could be made so important or efficient. Autonomy. Okay, every job has got its own autonomy, that is the freedom of making the necessary decisions and all. So what is the level of the freedom that could be given for each different levels of the job to make sure that the autonomy can be given to that job, that we can analyze through the process called as job design. And feedback, the most important process of the job, that is getting the feedback either by the employees, getting the feedback either by the supervisor, or getting the feedback by the higher authorities, or else getting the feedback by the customers regarding the satisfaction of the product or services. That comes to the aspect of marketing. Anyhow, now the important priority is getting the feedback about the employees from their superiors. Okay, the superior is the one who can analyze that whether the employee has performed to his extent or not. Okay, if the employee has not been performed to his extent, then there should be something that the employee performance level has to be increased. If the employee's performance level has to be increased, there are necessary training that has to be provided to the employee in order to make sure that he will reach his benchmark. That's a concept called as benchmark. And in order to make sure that the employee has reached his benchmark, one should understand that, one should know what are the qualities, what are the skills, what are the knowledge, what are the qualifications that is required to perform the job. On that basis, the performance analysis of a job also could be done through this employee. Next, again, we shall see that the importance of job design. Okay, so the job design is one most foremost prominent process on which the organization structure rests with. Okay, the organization structure, okay, that is from the top level, middle level, or the lower level. As I told you, there are different functions which has been performed on which the organization survives. Okay, so the job design will help you people to understand that how this organization structure works out and how the organization structure should be framed. And again, a properly framed job design will definitely is going to help you for the higher productivity process, and higher productivity will increase the sales of the organization. The sales of the organization is definitely going to increase the profit level of the organization. And again, job design is considered as the major building blocks of the organization. Any buildings, it will be only very strong with the foundation of the building. Similarly, for the job design process, the foundation of the job itself is the how to design a job, or how to analyze a job, how to collect the information about the job, and how to hire an employee to fit for that job. So job design is helping through this process. And again, the jobs are usually designed to complement or support the necessary matching up with of employee with that of the particular set of jobs. And again, any wrongly designed jobs, definitely it is going to ruin the organization, because a wrongly designed jobs is going to hire and wrong employees for the organization, wherein he doesn't match to that job. Definitely the performance level of that employee reduces. So hereby we will come to an end of the concept called as the job design, the importance of job design, and the objectives of job design. So my dear friends, next time we shall listen to the lecture series regarding the different techniques of job design. Thank you.